What's poppin', YouTube? Welcome to my channel, Astro Finesse. It's your boy Lil Finesse Jiggy Hippie, back with another video for y'all. And in this video right here, we're going to be talking about introduction to a brand new series. We're going to be talking about the soul urge number, or also known as the heart's desire number. And before I even start this video, a quick, major, huge shout out to all of you that has been continuously supporting me even though I was on my little hiatus, and a quick explanation of where I was for those who were asking where was he at, what was going on. Basically, I was pursuing myself into, for those that have been watching from the beginning, know that I've been going to school for aviation to become an A&P, aviation mechanic. So the reason why this channel have been posting recently for the past, I believe, 6-7 months was because I was pursuing getting some experience in my aviation field, basically working a 9 to 5. I'll break it down. I was working a 9 to 5 basically in aviation, and my Aquarius moon, my Aquarius Venus kept tugging me and kept pulling me, kept telling me yo, I'm not really comfortable putting so much energy, time, and effort into something, working for somebody else, doing something that's not really benefiting this channel. Basically, my Aquarius in me kept pulling me and tugging me, letting me know you shouldn't be really putting so much effort into this 9 to 5 energy, this matrix energy. More so, go back to YouTube, basically. So I'm announcing that basically I'm coming full-time back to YouTube, and there's no way I could be able to do this. There's no way I'll be able to have the opportunity to do this if it wasn't for all y'all continuous support, all y'all continuous love, all y'all sharing and watching these videos. So a huge thank you, a huge I am grateful for the opportunity. I'm grateful for all of y'all that has been supporting me. And basically that's where I have been. That's what has been going on. I was in a 9 to 5 matrix, but now I'm officially done with all that distractions. Basically, I'm going to be fully committed and full-time into this channel. So now, boom, back to this video. We're going to be talking about the soul urge number. And now, this is going to be an introduction video. So in numerology, just like in astrology, the basics of astrology is your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign. Now I have a numerology series on the life path number. The life path number is more like your sun sign. In numerology, the life path number can be described as, let's say, the type of car you are. You can look at your vessel, or look at your body, look at your vessel as a vehicle, as a car. The life path number is the brand name, the type of car you are. The soul urge number, and I'm going to explain deeper in this video. The soul urge number is your deeper innermost desire, your heart's desire. A lot of times, if you believe in past lives like me, your past life, what you were deprived of, so in this lifetime your soul craves it on a deep level. So the soul number can be described as the specs of the car, or the type of fuel that you need to keep the car running, to make sure the car is working at its fullest potential. The type of fuel, the specs, the innermost desire. It's like your moon sign in a way. So the solar number is like your moon sign. And then another series I'm going to make in the future is going to be called your expression number. And that's like the reaction you get when you drive past people, what people see you when they see you driving. Are you the grandma type driver? Are you like a race car driver? It's all depending on what kind of number you have. So like I said, life path number is are you a sedan? Are you a minivan? What kind of brand name you are? Soul urge number is the innermost specs, the type of fuel you need. And keep this in mind, the type of fuel is very important. If you have a car that needs to have regular gas, but you're putting premium, or if you're the type that needs to have premium gas and you're putting regular gas, you're not gonna be working or driving at your fullest potential, if that makes sense. So boom, breaking down what the soul urge number is, I'm gonna talk about how to calculate it, and this is gonna be an introduction video. In my next videos in this series, I'm gonna talk about numbers from the numbers in each soul urge number. I'm going to break it down just like I did in my life path number. So soul urge number, like I said, your deeper, most inner desire that your soul craves in this lifetime. Now we all obviously have a soul urge number. It's not calculated with the birthday like the life path when you take your birthday and add up the numbers. It's calculated with the name that you have been given at birth. Now when it comes to names, it can be really complicated for some people, because some of us have been adopted and our name got changed. Some of y'all have been married and your name got changed. Some of y'all have changed your names. So the name that you're going to use originally, if you can, is the name on your birth certificate. That piece of paper, that birth certificate piece of paper, is probably the most important piece of paper, piece of documentation on your whole person. Because it lets you know exactly the time you were born. It lets you know exactly what happened, who signed for you at birth, what your name is, how it spells. It lets you know exactly what happened when you were born, when you weren't even conscious to read or to talk. When you weren't conscious of your own person, that piece of paper really gives you information that is detrimental when it comes to learning who you are internally, spiritually, astrologically, and numerologically, if that makes sense. So anyway, so you're going to use a name that is on your birth certificate, the name that you use on your license, the name that you use on your ID, your passport. So you're going to use your full name. First name, middle name, last name. And I'm going to put a link in the description on how to calculate this soul urge number. You can easily go on Google and type in a soul urge number calculator or whatever. But the thing is, if you have the letter Y in your name, I suggest that you do it manually, which I'm going to be teaching you in this video, because the letter Y has certain rules to it. The soul urge number takes the vowels of your name, and the vowels in a name, in a word, the vowels are like the soft sounds. It kind of adds the syllable to the name. What am I talking? It kind of adds the syllable to the name. So that soft sound vibration is what holds the power for your soul urge number. The consonants, we have a lot of consonants in the alphabet. The vowels are very few, but these very few vowels, A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y, and I'm going to explain that, and sometimes Y, holds a certain vibration that when you add up into the numbers, and letters are changed into numbers by a theory called the Pythagorean alphabet. We have, just like in astrology, we have the tropical astrology, we have Vedic astrology. In numerology, we have the Pythagorean type, or the Chaldean. For this purpose of this video, the more easy to understand and the one that I resonate with the most is going to be the Pythagorean theory. So the Pythagorean theory basically changes the alphabet into numbers. So the vowels, that all you got to worry about is the vowels. So A, E, I, O, U, sometimes Y. So the letter A will pertain to the number 1. E will pertain to the number 5. I will pertain to the number 9. O will pertain to the number 6. And U will pertain to the number 3. And then the Y, if you use it, will pertain to the number 7. Now I put a chart and I put a visual in this video so y'all can actually visually see what I'm talking about. So basically, take your name, take all the vowels of your name, and add up the numbers. So I'll use Astro Finesse's channel name, for example. Astro Finesse. The letter A, 1. The letter A will be 1. The letter O, which is the next vowel, will be 6. I will be 9. E will be 5. Another E will be 5. When you add all that up, you get a number. You're going to add those two digits together to get your soul urge number. And this channel name soul urge number is soul urge number 8, which is also my personal full name soul urge number. So when I go into soul urge number 8, you already know I'm about to go in, and you already know I'll focus you heavy if you also have that soul urge number, but we'll get into that. So you're going to add up the vowels of your name. Now the rule or the thing with the letter Y is, and like I said, feel free to use an online calculator if it's easier for you. But if you have a letter Y in your name, you want to most definitely write it yourself, because it's going to be all about the pronunciation of the vowel, how Y is used in the vowel. So let's take a name like Sylvester. Sylvester. The S-Y-L, because Y is in between two consonants, that Y pronunciation, that Y vibration is used as a vowel. So you will use the Y as a vowel. So instead of just using the S-Y-L-V, instead of just using the E and instead of just using the two E's in the first name of Sylvester, you will also use the Y and add that in. When you use like the name Betty or Sydney, you're going to use these Y's that have the vowel sound. It's all about the vowel sound. The vowel sounds are like the soft, they're like the soft letters of the alphabet, and they're like the innermost. The vowels are usually on the inside of the word, like the innermost. They're the inner sounds of the word that actually make the whole word a whole. So the soft vowels, the soft letters in the alphabet, the vowels, is kind of what our soul urge is when it comes to our personality. It's going to be our innermost, deep, darkest desires that we have internally, more like the moon sign in a way. and the consonants is like the outermost letters. The consonants, which are the outermost letters, is kind of be like the outwardly kind of energy. So the inward energy, the vowels A, E, I, O, U, sometimes Y, represents our soul urge number. So like I said, this is going to be just an introduction video on how to calculate it. Make sure y'all do y'all math. Make sure you get the soul urge number ready. You can start researching and start reading about it. But in this series, I'm going to be breaking down from soul urge number 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down to, they have match number all the way down to match number 33, the soul urge numbers in your chart. So I'm very excited to start this series. And again, I appreciate all y'all to the max that have been continuously supporting. I'm officially done on my little hiatus and trying to pursue, the 9-to-5 thing, because I went to school to get a license. I wanted to get experience. My careers and just energy-wise and just me being who I am and pursuing my purpose and knowing that I'm here to do what I'm supposed to do, it's gonna be fully committed into making these videos for y'all. And this can only be possible. I can only be able to do this from the support that I get from all of y'all, for real. But enough of that mushy gushy stuff. Like I said, calculate your soul urge number and get ready for the series. Appreciate all y'all that have been supporting. If you have subscribed to my channel, you already know. Appreciate y'all for real. But if you haven't subscribed yet, if you're a new subscriber, if you don't understand why it's so important to understand yourself through numerology, astrology, if you're just brand new to your own spiritual journey, to your own spiritual sense of yourself, go ahead and tap that subscribe button one time for your boy. Calculate your soul urge number. Learn about yourself. If you don't know what your life path number is, I will suggest starting with that first. I already have a series on that. I'll put that link in the description too. And get ready for the soul urge number 1 video, my next video. So appreciate all y'all for real. You already know. It's your boy Lil Finesse. What the fuck? It's your boy Lil Finesse Jiggy Hippie. I've known this for so long, so I'm like getting back into the mix of things. But trust me, we're gonna be right back to regular scheduled programming. It's your boy Lil Finesse Jiggy Hippie. I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all.